Guys, I'm here at the Hase booth at CycleCon with Anja and Henry, and it's great to be back with you guys again. I guess you got a little something to talk about here, so let's start with you, Anja, maybe. Tell us what's going on maybe with Hase USA, and then we'll get into particulars.
So Hase Germany developed a new trike, but I want to say where we are. We're at CycleCon in Xenia, Ohio. I'm not sure if you can say that. Can you say that?
Yeah.
Xenia.
I'll say it. Yeah.
You say it.
Yeah.
And we're showing the new trikes. We're showing Kettwiesel 1 and Kettwiesel 1 Up. Henry spent a couple weeks in Germany looking at the trike, developing the trike, and riding the trike. And today is the day where we can show it to you guys here in the U.S.
So should we talk to Henry? And
Henry.
Yeah, we're going to take it over to Henry now, and he's going to tell us about what you saw there, what you worked on, and then what we have in front of us.
Absolutely. So last year I spent about a month and a half working at the Hase factory, kind of doing a little bit of co-development, but most of very passive influence here. This is their new flagship model that will kind of go and to replace what we have out there as Kettwiesels now.
Maybe you could tell us a little bit then, what are the changes? Why is this different than the current Kettwiesels?
Sure. I mean, if you take a closer look at it, it's a brand new frame. It's a total redesign. The whole front rear suspension, totally redone. So in the rear, we have all these new featherings. It's a whole, I think it's the McPherson's principle, where it looks a lot more similar to a suspension of, say, like a car, of a fully adjustable coil spring instead of an air suspension. So you have guaranteed less wear, it's going to last longer, and you can get a lot more out of your suspension build. And so far, that is kind of the biggest difference, is that you have this full rear suspension.
All right. And as we move forward on the trike, is there anything else that's worthwhile talking about here, or is that pretty much the same as the old Kettwiesel?
In the front, it's about the same. You'll see here, coming with the standard models now, we have an EPH Shimano system, which is classic with the older Kettwiesel models, and it's just kind of carrying forward with that. So the big thing with Hase all around is, of course, adjustability. That's what Hase is the best at. But they took it even a step further with the new bike, where it can be adjusted from a height range of almost a little under 5 foot to well over 6.5 feet tall. And Hendrik here is going to give a little example of how short it can go and how tall it can go. So there's just one Allen key.
With just a single Allen wrench.
With the one Allen key, you can change how tall or how long the bike is. So he's going to loosen the bolt, and all he has to do is push it in, and that's as short as it goes. And once he has it shortened all the way, you can flatten the seat, bring down the handlebar as far as you can, and it fits in the trunk of your car.
That's amazing. And do you have to actually be German to be able to do this, or can an American do this?
Anyone can do it.
Anyone can do it.
Last I checked.
That's great. That's awesome. And so that's how small it can get, and then we want to take a look now and see how long we can make it as well, yeah?
Absolutely.
So this would be for your rider who may be 6'5" or something, yes?
Yeah, if we wanted LeBron James on a bike, this is a move.
I heard he's coming to your booth tomorrow for the consumer part of the show. Is that true?
Yeah, we had him scheduled in, actually. It's on our calendar somewhere.
Okay. Anja, what do we have here? Why this not over the seat, but under the seat steering? What's the difference here?
So that's the Kettwiesel 1 underseat steering, and what I like about it, it has classical understeer handlebars, but you can adjust them in height. You could actually lean on them to get out without adding any extra parts, to get out of and in of the bike. So the seat of the Kettwiesel 1 has two different positions. One is low and one is high. In this case here at the low position. And if I want to go to the higher position, I'm opening these quick releases like that, and then I go up, and then I can adjust the height and clamp the quick release, and you're done. The parking brake is a one-hand parking brake. You squeeze like this, and then it's tight. And then with one little button, it's loose.
All right, and so another feature is the crank length, yes?
Yes, so the crank length, remember if you're small or not as tall, you need shorter cranks. And on this model, we have the adjustable crank set. So you can actually set it from, I think, 140 to 170. So it's pretty nice because where else can you do that? It's you can fit all kinds of people.
I've never heard of that. It's a little quick release, yes, and you're all set there.
It's a quick release and the safety button.
Nice, very nice. Now, Henry, I know one of the things that the Kettwiesels are renowned for is being hooked up with other Kettwiesels. Can you do that with the new ones?
Absolutely. So you can hook up any of the Kettwiesels together, and it's not just a new bike to another new bike. You can hook up any Kettwiesel to any Trigo, to any new Kettwiesel, all around.
And that makes a nice train, which we have seen at various times.
As long as you like, too.
As long as you like. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that's a wrap from the Hase USA booth here. Anja and Henry, thank you so much for filling us in on the new Kettwiesels. And thank you so much for your sponsorship of the Laid Back Bike Report here at CycleCon 2024. You guys have always been great supporters of ours. And boy, I appreciate it. So thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay, Henry?
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay.